The undergraduate age is the age where many are learning for the first time that their voice matters. They have something to say, they have an opinion. And as artists, we absolutely must have that creative self-expression. In the voice area, we present 3 pillars of what we think will create a good vocal musician. There is the ensemble aspect, the studio applied voice study aspect, and the theater aspect. In each of these areas, students work with others. Either you're collaborating with a pianist, you're working with others in obvious as choral ensembles, large ensembles, small ensemble, with orchestra, and staged performances. Learn to interact with students to create this final product of this staged work. They work behind the scenes, supporting their fellow singers in their work on stage. And on their off nights, there might be moving scenery for the person that they're double cast with. It's that kind of interaction and appreciation for the entirety of a theatrical staged work. There are a few things that make studying voice at Lawrence unique. We say, well, it's a liberal arts college with a conservatory, and part of what has fed me as a teacher and kept me growing, of course, is the interaction between students with various majors. Yes, we teach the performance majors and the education majors, and many of them have other interests that they're pursuing, and they're double degree students. And it was a student that was studying perceptual motor psychology that brought that to my attention. Says, Karen, this is how you're talking. This is what you're talking about. And handed me a perceptual motor loop diagram. And I said, this is exactly it. So it's kept me growing, the students growing. It adds an element to our journey that we might not have otherwise. I have found the science of perceptual motor psychology to be extremely helpful. This is an approach to mind-body awareness, as many singers are. I am also a yogi. It's a lovely way to practice balance and posture and breathing, to exercise it, increase that proprioceptive intelligence that we use in singing. So I work on that with my students. We do physical warm-up, and then we do mental warm-ups to get that feed-forward flow to generate those auditory images of what we're going to sing. My goal in teaching is to provide the student with the tools for creative self-expression using their singing instrument. I encourage students to participate in the selection of the repertoire they're going to sing. I find that they bring interesting new music into my line of vision, and they often choose the music because they see it as a vehicle for something that they want to say, and they hear something of their own voice in that music. Working in the studio is a team effort. We work together, we collaborate together to bring about the best result. And I am honored that students entrust me to guide them on this wonderful journey that is self-discovery of the voice, and learning a little bit more about ourselves, actually.